The moment they stopped expecting anything from you, that's when you became free. Makunouchi Ippo walked into a world that had already made its decision. His own coach told someone that Ippo had no chance against Date EG. The man training him had already calculated the outcome. And that's when something activated. This video is about what gets unlocked when everyone stops expecting anything from you. Before the Date fight, Ippo trained in a gym that had already written off the results. Kamogawa was still there, still putting him through the work, but the belief had left the room. And here's what most people don't survive: that specific silence. When the person who's supposed to believe in you has already done the math, most people need someone watching to keep going. Not because they're weak, because that's how most people are wired. Output tied to audience. Ippo kept training. Same time, same combinations, same gym. The audience disappeared. The output didn't change. That's the whole thing. When the feedback loop from other people goes quiet, the only loop left is the work itself. Ippo didn't need Kamogawa to believe in him before the Date fight. He needed the Dempsey role to work. Those are two completely different problems. And only one of them is in the ring with you. You already know what that feels like. Working on something nobody's watching yet. The question isn't whether you can handle the silence. The question is whether the silence is running you or you're running it. Here's where it gets complicated. Miyata Ichirou had everything Ippo didn't. Natural instinct, his father's legacy, a gym that believed in him before he threw a single punch. The rankings noticed him early. The crowd showed up for him. He was the favorite, in every sense of the word. After he lost to Ippo, the first real loss of his career, something changed. Not his skill, not his work rate, his relationship with expectation cracked. Watch what he does after that loss. The matchups get careful. The timeline stretches. He's still training, still showing up. But the ceiling he was climbing toward stopped moving up. That's what expectation does when it's the engine. When the crowd's belief is what's moving you, the crowd's doubt is what stops you. Ippo had no engine like that to lose. The person whose output runs on external belief has a vulnerability Ippo never had. Being counted out didn't take something from Ippo. It protected him from something. But Miyata's story doesn't end there, and the rest of it is the part nobody talks about. Same gym pipeline, same sport, same era. Miyata came in with the blueprint. Ippo came in with nothing, and they both made it to the top of the amateur ranks. Here's what Miyata's arc actually shows, and this is the part that gets misread. Watch him before a fight. The composure is real. The preparation is real. He is not a cautionary tale about talent wasted. He's a precise illustration of what happens when the talent is real, but what it's all built on isn't. His counterpunching was among the best in the series. His ring IQ was legitimate, but his engine, the thing moving all of it, was borrowed. Borrowed from his father's legacy, borrowed from the crowd's belief, borrowed from the story that he was the one who was supposed to win. Watch what happens in that aftermath. He doesn't fall apart, he doesn't quit. He resets, but the thing he resets around is still borrowed. Some would call it patience, protecting his record, waiting for the right fight. That reading exists, and it's not wrong on the surface, but protecting what others think of you is still borrowed ground. The name changes, the dependency doesn't. Ippo never had a record to protect. No one was tracking his reputation before he earned it. So the only thing that told him the truth was whether the work was working. Ippo couldn't ask the crowd if the Dempsey role was ready. The crowd wasn't watching. He had to know from the inside. That's a different kind of knowing, and it's only available when nobody's watching. Same inputs, same sport, same era. Different ground, completely different ceiling. And the ground is the part nobody picks when they're choosing a role model. They pick the ceiling. They copy the ceiling. And the ceiling collapses because the ground was never theirs. Before the Date fight, the room had already decided. Kamogawa hadn't said it to Ippo's face, but the belief had left. And Ippo knew. Most people in that position perform. They train harder so someone notices. They push so the room changes its mind. Ippo didn't perform. He just needed to know that the Dempsey role worked. Watch the repetition. No instruction coming from the corner, no one clocking the improvement, just the question, does it work or doesn't it? Miyata always had another question running underneath. Does it work, and will it be enough to keep what I've built? Ippo only had one question. That's the unlock. You already know which question you've been asking. Whether the work is working, or whether the work is working and will anyone notice? The second question is not wrong. It's just heavier. Being counted out cleared that weight. Nobody was watching, so the second question had no answer to wait for. The only thing left was whether it worked. The people who counted you out did you a favor. They just don't know it yet. Ippo walked into that fight carrying one question. And Date Eiji, the champion, the one the room believed in, found out the answer. That's what makes someone dangerous. The people who are still going when nobody's watching, that's who this is for. I built the Starheart Guild for exactly that, because I know what the room feels like. Monthly challenges, deep dives, something to come back to when nothing external is pushing you. The founding enrollment is still open. First members in get their name on every video permanently. Links in the description. The moment they stopped expecting anything from you, that's when you became free. The people who counted you out did you a favor. They just don't know it yet. Until next time, crew, under the glow of stars, we forge our future together. Captain Gio Bravo, signing off. Peace.